As the China Southern Airlines passenger plane touched down at Nairobi's Jomo Kenyatta International Airport, senior officials from the Kenyan Ministry of Tourism were here to personally greet the first group of Chinese tourists to arrive after China lifted travel restrictions. The 205 tourists were welcomed with serenading music as they walked past a group of traditional dances and dramas. Kenya's Tourism Ministry Principal Secretary John Olaltua says the trip sends a strong signal on the revival of the country's tourism industry.
This flight will be coming about three times in a week, and I know maybe there will be more group travels coming from China.
China scrapped its quarantine requirements early last month after 3 years. This prompted businesses around the world to prepare for the return of the world's largest outbound travel market. In Kenya, travel companies and the Kenya Tourism Board have been reactivating Chinese social marketing campaigns. Betty Olwenyi, the director of sales at the Lamada Group of Hotels, says the move has underscored the economic significance of Chinese tourists who have been warmly embraced.
We are so excited because we are going up in the new season, in the peak season from July to August, and we expect the booming business from China.
She says the reopening of China has provided a significant boost to the sector as Chinese tourists dominated the market before the pandemic. It is a sentiment shared by top government officials.
We were getting over 2 million tourists, for example, in Kenya, about 2 million and above, but they came down. After COVID-19, they came to about 870,000. Right now, it has increased to about 1.4 million, across board. But when we have markets opening, for example, we have now the Chinese market opening, what that implies is that the numbers will automatically go up.
According to the Kenyan government and key stakeholders, this is a sign that the Chinese market is back and things will only get better. Judith Nashipai is the passenger services supervisor at China Southern Airlines. She says the airline is prepared for the expected surge in numbers of Chinese tourists coming to Kenya.
As you can see, before we used to have a 330 and now we are operating a 350. So the future for China Southern and the tourists and the business people going to China, this is a bigger aircraft. So we are really hoping that the best will come because as we can see, we are ready as China Southern.
As it stands, everyone is excited about the return of Chinese tourists. Enoxikolia, CGTN, Nairobi, Kenya.